Hello everyone, my name is Dark Demonic Domo, and welcome back to Alan Wake. Now, in the last video, we finally finished chapter 1, and now we're gonna go ahead and get started into chapter 2, or episode 2, whatever it's called. I am sick right now, so I'm going to sound a little weird at times. I know my voice sounds a little scratchy right now. But we're gonna do the best we can because I honestly have nothing better to do except record games and try not to sound too much like an idiot. Yay. And continue. Yes, sir.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could wait here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2, Taken. 3 years ago, New York City. He looks like he's tired of his life, honestly. Jeez.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Alright, so we're getting straight to the gameplay once again. That weather outside looks like shit. I don't know what it's like for winter for you guys.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was, I don't know what weather for you guys is like in New York City, but holy shit, it looks like a fucking shitstorm. I am so sorry for you guys. And we must be rich as all hell, because we got a huge ass flat screen. Alright, and look at the nice flowers. And it's my wife.
I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
If you know what I mean. Making it sound more awkward than needed to. Okay. Can't go in through there. Gonna have to take the long way around. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Pick up manuscript. And what is
It's
this?
true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay then. Okay then. Alright, so from
This
here.
was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. The gruesome, slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Okay, that was really weird. Alright, so that's creepy. Anyway, let's get back into this. Let's see those covers.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
This shit. Lights are out.
Please check the fuse box.
I'm
Where
right
is
here.
the fuse
I'm on it,
box?
honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get the lights back on now, please.
Alright. Whoa. What? Focus. Oh, dumbass. Okay, so
I really don't
Right,
like this,
fuck
Alan.
it in here.
Please hurry.
Honey,
No.
it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Booga 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 boo.
It's stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Aw, how cute. Ugh, New York. I don't want to live there. I've actually never been to New York. As much as I want to be there, I was always like afraid of like.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
So as I was trying to say, I don't know about visiting New York only because like all the snow and shit. I have a weird condition that my body is very, very sensitive to extreme temperature changes. So
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
I'm very sensitive to extreme climate changes. So like being a California kid and then going to New York for a week, my skin will break out in hives. Because I'm not used to snow personally, and if my body is like exposed to that, to the extreme cold really fast, in just like about an hour or so, I will be covered in hives. It is ridiculous. So yeah, just another weird thing about me is that I am allergic to extreme temperatures. Yay.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Okay, so recap, our wife went missing and everything, and so now we're at the police station so that he can...
We're testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Brandt. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Ooh, other things these days. Okie dokie then. I don't understand what's with people in like the small towns sounded like that. Do they actually sound like that in small towns? I don't know. Have you seen this man? Disappeared on June 20th, 2007. Identifying features. Knack for winning contests. Okay. With Richard Ba? I don't know. Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you. Okay. That's kind of... Wait. They look familiar. Oh, that's weird. That's interesting. This is like really, really detailed though, and I really, really like stuff like that. Like how they bring you into the experience and all that. And you can actually see outside the windows. That's a cool thing. But how you could like face plant into the doors, that's pretty funny.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Okay. My phone. Can't live
Have you
without
started
it.
looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Alright, well before that happens, I'm gonna need to look at stuff.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the great book. It's here. That's some good news, right?
Alright, Alice sees a shadow. Let's see what this one's about.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
I think it's cruel keeping him in the dark. There.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk after
That's still Salt Man.
The morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
To the left, to the left. Blah, blah, blah. On the box to the left. I don't fucking know. I don't listen to that music. That's a lie, I do. Pick up thermos. Turn on radio.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my music.
Trying to focus. Ah. How do I do this? There it is. Okay then. That super jump though. Whoa. Kick. I'm fucking Superman, bro. That's so cool. Another manuscript page. Wake at Lover's Peak. Oh shit.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
A lot of predictions here. A lot of
Alice's
foreshadowing.
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay then. Pardon me for that. So we have to go to Lover's Peak, try and save the wife, which I have a feeling that it's not going to be for a long, long while that we're not actually going to see Mrs. Wake, Alice Wake. Fuck, there's a page in here. I didn't even notice that. Alright, dark presence in the diner.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Spoopy. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one. I actually love Alan Wake. I like the story. I like how it built on itself. What the
The
fuck was
writer's
that?
light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
In a pile of smoke. Okay. Like I was saying, Alan Wake is a really good story. When I started playing this a while back,
Marvelous, sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk
Am I
about...
under arrest?
No, of course not.
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on, take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press